Assalamualaikum and hello to Dr. Ahmad RAIS. Today, we will present to you the impact of gamification in teaching and learning. Now, I present to you the presenters. The first one is Nurul Najiha NOORADZLYN, SYAHIRAH SHAMRI, Nurul AFIQAH NAJWA HAIRUL ANUAR, and the last one HAZWANI HANAFI.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is SHAHIRAH SHAMRI and today I will presenting Chapter 1 Introduction. Here are the 5 main points highlighted from the text gamification in the teaching and learning process. Integration of technology in education. I acknowledge that today students are teach-savvy and required to digital environment, making them receptive to innovative learning approach like gamification. Definition and application of gamification involve applying game design elements such as a point, budget, and challenges to non-game contexts like education. Theoretical frame provide a foundation for understanding how gamification meets students' psychology need for competency, autonomy, relatedness, and influence their decision making. Mixed research finding, while some students indicate positive effect on student engagement and motivation, another caution about functional drawbacks such as overemphasis on instant rewards and high techniques. Research game and objective. The study addressed a gap in empirical evidence regarding to the long-term impact of gamification on student engagement. As we can see, these are the research objectives and these are research questions.
So, in this slide, I'll be discussing the impact of gamification in education, especially focusing on how it influences student performance. Gamification refers to the incorporation of game design elements into non-game contexts to enhance student engagement and learning outcomes. The theoretical foundations of gamification in education include the self-determination theory, flow theory, and expectancy value theory. Several key factors influence student performance through gamification. First, expectation plays a significant role. Positive expectations can enhance students' motivation and engagement, leading to better academic outcomes. Second is the overall experience of students in gamified learning environment is crucial. Positive experience encompassing emotional, cognitive, and social dimensions contribute to higher engagement and deeper learning. Third is satisfaction is a critical factor. Gamification features like points, badge, and leaderboards and make learning more enjoyable and attractive, increasing student satisfaction and retention. Finally, motivation, both intrinsic and extrinsic, is essential for sustained engagement and improved performance. Students who are motivated are more likely to engage deeply with their studies and achieve better academic results. So, in this slide, to further understand the impact of gamification on teaching and learning, we can look at the theoretical framework guiding this study. The framework combines the theoretical of planned behavior (TPB) and self-determination theory (SDT). This integrated approach helps us examine the relationship between key variables such as satisfaction, motivation, experience, and expectation, and their influence on student performance. Based on this framework, several researcher hypotheses have been formulated. Hypothesis 1 states that there is a significant relationship between expectation and student performance. Students with higher expectation are likely to perform better due to increased motivation and effort. Hypothesis 2 suggests that positive educational experiences and enhance learning outcomes by fostering a supportive and engaging environment. Hypothesis 3 perceives the student satisfaction with their courses and instructor is closely linked to their academic performance. Higher satisfaction levels often lead to better focus, retention, and performance. Finally, Hypothesis 4 highlights the critical role of motivation in academic performance. Motivated students are more engaged and achieve better academic outcomes. In summary, this theoretical framework and the associated hypotheses provide a robust basis for examining how gamification can enhance student engagement and learning outcomes.
Next is Chapter 3, Methodology. The
population of this study would be postgraduate students from Faculty of Business in UiTM Punca Selangor. Currently, there are 650 active students for postgraduates in the faculty, but 80 students were taken as the population for the study. For sample size, this study will be focused on postgraduate students from the Faculty of Business in UiTM Punca. The population of active students in this faculty is 80 people. Below shows the formula that has been used in calculating the sample size. Hence, the appropriate sample size for the study is 64 students from the Faculty of Business. However, 80 sets of questionnaire have been distributed to students in the faculty. For data collection procedure, the study uses a survey method in gathering data through the distribution of questionnaire. Instrument sources of questionnaire shows in the table 1 below. The questionnaire consists 68 questions that are related to the study and divided into 3 sections, which is Section A, Section B, and Section C. Section A were 4 questions asking about demographic background of the respondent. Section B is focused on independent variable, and Section C will be focused on dependent variable. They were measured by using the 5-point scale, which is 1 strongly disagree, 2 is disagree, 3 neutral, 4 agree, and 5 is strongly agree. Next is data analysis. Based on this information, will be used as a percentage to the data that will be seen later, using SPSS to interpret the data that has been collected and summarize the data that has been received. Based on the data, it will be explained whether it can produce a positive hypothesis or not. The data were analyzed by using descriptive, statistic, and inferential analysis that to help to describe, show, and summarize data in a meaningful way as referred to the table 2.
Hello everyone, I am Ni, and today I will be presenting the findings of my research studies on the factors influencing student performance among students at UiTM Punca Alam. The objective of this research is to identify the most significant factors that affect students' academic success. Firstly, let's talk about our response rate. Out of 80 distributed questionnaires, 64 were fully completed, resulting in an impressive 80% response rate. This high engagement indicates the relevance of the survey topics to the participants. Regarding the demographic profile of our respondents, 26.6% were males, 70 respondents, and 73.4% were females, 47 respondents. The most respondents, his 98.4% were Malay, and 54.7% were undergraduate. To ensure our data was normally distributed, we conducted a normality test for independent and dependent variable using squeeness and kurtosis values. All values were within the acceptable range of -3 to +3, indicating normal distribution. Next, we assessed the relativity of our variables using Cross-Belt alpha. All values exceeded the threshold of 0.6, confirming the reliability of our measurements. For descriptive statistics, we calculated the mean and standard deviation for each variable. The highest mean score was 21.28 for student performance, indicating a high level of academic achievement among respondents. Let's move to correlation analysis. Using spatial correlation coefficient, we found significant positive relationship between the independent variables such as expectation, experience, satisfaction, and motivation, and the dependent variables, which is student performance. The results reveal positive correlation for all dependent variables. However, motivation is the highest correlation with students' performance. This indicates that higher levels of motivation are strongly associated with better student performance. All correlation was significant at the 0.01 level. Our regression analysis revealed that 74.9% of the variance in student performance could be explained by the independent variables. Expectation and motivation were the most significant factors, with motivation being the most influential. In summary, the students found that expectation and motivation significantly impact student performance, with motivation having the strongest influence. These findings can help educators and policymakers develop strategies to support support students' academic success.
This is the summary of research finding based on data analyzed in Chapter 4, Expectation and Student Performance RQ1. The pair-person correlation coefficient of 0.806 and a p-value of 0.0 highlighted that greater levels of experience with gamification positively influence academic achievement. Experience and student performance QR2, the peer-person correlation coefficient of 0.739 and a p-value of 0.0 highlighted that greater level of experience with gamification positively influence academic achievement. Certified and student performance RQ3, which is with a peer correlation coefficient of 0.717 and p-value of 0.0 higher level of certified with the gaming learning experience were associated with improved academic outcome. Motivation and student performance RQ4, a peer-person correlation coefficient of 0.812 and a p-value is 0.0 indicate the highest motivation level promoted by gamification correlated with enhanced academic and achievement. Here are the 5 main points from the conclusion on the effect of gamification on teaching and learning. Positive impact or expectation. Students who anticipate engagement gamified elements tend to achieve better academic outcomes, illustrating the motivational benefit of gamification in education. Role of experience, familiarity and comfort with gamification methodology contribute to improve academic success, highlighting the importance of experience in educational effectiveness. Influence of certification. Meeting student needs through engagement and rewarding activity enhance their learning, effective underscoring certified and as a critical factor in educational success. Motivational drivers. Student driver by gamification elements such as challenges, reward, feedback demonstrate greater academic success. Emphasize motivation as a key driver in educational outcomes. Transformation of educational practice strategy implementation. Foster for positive student expectation, enhance learning experience, increase motivation and boost motivation, thereby contribute to enhance academic performance. This point collectively highlighted the multifaceted benefit of gamification in education, emphasize its capacity to improve students' engagement, motivation, and ultimate academic achievement. With that, I end our presentation here. Thank you for listening.